The curtains continue to come down for those living in at Ocean Park apartments in Langata, disgruntled and uncertain of what to do. They are trying to get help and figure out what next. In that space of frustration and even disbelief of the circumstances, they pack and carry their property to the vehicles they are using to move house. Some are using their private vehicles without much time to properly park, while others are using moving truck services. All the while, with the loads in their hands, they have to carefully skip over the fresh consignment of human waste which was poured on the compound and even at the doorsteps this morning. On the landlord's orders, they say, this is just 2 days after another set of buckets full of raw sewage was deposited at the premises in trying to chase and frustrate the tenants. They are said to have been done under the instruction of the landlord, who they say is called George Munge, who gave them a 2-week notice to raise rent from 25,000 shillings to 30,000 shillings or move out.
Is he a human being? I am a mother. My child has had diarrhea for 1 week because I am fetching water from God knows where. I have to cook for my child. I have to bathe him. He's covered in rashes. All because of this man and in his inhumane acts. How dare he come and throw sewage, fresh sewage, in our compound? Who does he think he is?
The tenants have since had electricity, water, parking and garbage collection services pulled out or disconnected. This is all despite a court order barring the landlord or his agents from doing the very same thing he is subjecting them to do. However, today the tenants declined to speak to us, citing threats from the landlord following the Tuesday interviews where they accused him of being behind their troubles. The suffering residents, some of them have moved out, as well as members of the public have been questioning when the relevant authorities will act.
This is a nuisance and it is illegal. To pour feces on a premises where people live is an illegality, and we are looking for the owner of these premises for purposes of taking him to court to answer to these charges.
For tenants, what was once home and heaven for them has turned to be a battlefield against decency, humanity and peace of mind. It is a case of the same script, the same cast, but just different days, of a landlord who have shown no respect to the law despite his impunity being exposed. Juma, NTV in Langata, Nairobi.